Hello, Robbie Wong here, going to play some Historic Best of 3 against Wetum. We're playing Mono Blue Splash White Tempo. It is a deck that I've been experimenting with the last 5 months, and to me, it's been a blast. The win rate is high enough to not feel super depressed all the time, and alright, we'll probably find another curious effect. So we're splashing white specifically for Staggering Insight. This provides us copies 9 through 12 of Curious Obsession, with Sea-Dasher Octopus being copies 5 through 8. Sphinx of Foresight is interesting to me because you can smooth out these opening hands that are just brutal for some decks. It can just never catch back up. And it's the big flyer that Jin used to be. We have Disruption, missing lands. Bonus points if there's a white source in these top 6. Ooh, Sultai Ramp. Very happy for that. Okay, so we need land. You know what? Let's just flush this and try again. Doop, Sphinx 2. All right. Take that other land. Maybe we're supposed to take Ornithopter too. Guess we'll find out. Maybe Sea-Dasher Octopus. I don't know. Getting greedy. Alright, so Spell Pierce and Lofty Denial are going to be really good in the next couple of turns. But if I don't Curious Obsession this, I can't reload. So, Bloodchief's Thirst. You shock for a reason. Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize is better for us. Takes the Staggering Insight just as we draw. Alright, so we'll take a chance to take that. Not take 2 damage from Hallowed Fountain. We can Spell Pierce an Extinction Event or a Wrath. Now we're kind of like lands is good because land making Sphinx of Foresight fly is pretty powerful. Right, the more land drops they hit, the worse for us. These are not unconditional counter spells. Yeah, I'm missing this Sea-Dasher Octopus. This is hard mode, playing without a Curious Obsession. Burrow. That's good. Digging main phase. Delicious. Okay. Really need this to pan out. More counter spells. Okay, well, we have a land. We're gonna hit our land drops. Can still counter most things. That's fine. This means we get another turn with Sea-Dasher Octopus. They're hitting their land drops though. Draw a card for 4 life. No, just stocking the graveyard for Uro. Spell Pierce quickly losing text. They left it alone. That's terrifying. We need new cards. We're gonna make this happen, Captain. Thank you.
You're welcome. I didn't know you were playing Magic Arena.
I have to go to bed.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh. Spare Sea-Dasher for when they kill this one. Now, in this matchup, it's not great, because if they have Uro, it gets stopped on the ground. But if they spend their whole turn trying to kill this... Oh, man. It's painful. Painful card. Alright, they can almost pay for Lofty Denial. So, let's assume they do nothing, and they don't kill this. Elder Gargaroth. They know about this. I need to counter that, though. Maybe they don't have a choice. Maybe they miscounted. That's the worst. Aether Gust that. How about we don't do that? Bloodchief's Thirst, also not enough at that point. Do we want another card? I don't think so. Yikes. Play one of these. I play one of these. Several lethal threats. Your turn. Also, diversified odd versus even. So if an extinction event does stick, then something's going to survive. One of these lethal threats will survive. Okay, so I think I forced the issue. Make them counter it or pit. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. Good deal. Alright, so let's put one on the Sultai Ramp. That means we've played this 6 times this season so far. Alright, I really like Entrancing Melody. It takes Uro, it takes Hydroid Crisis, and both those creatures are fairly cheap. Negate is good. Disdainful Stroke is good. Let's pop out Brazen Borrower. Jwari's Disruption is never in for games 2 and 3. We'll get rid of Dive Down. Are we? Yeah, Spell Pierce can get Planeswalkers. Something like that. It's that mono blue tempo thought process. I'll be able to keep up with the counter spells as long as I get my fix. Well, it doesn't have disruption, but we're gonna roll with it. And it only has 1 land, but we can deploy both threats. We can deploy Curious Obsession, and look at that, like mana from heaven. So even if they have a removal spell, I have 2 creatures, so good luck with that. Ornithopter having 0 converted mana cost is fantastic. So this will draw out the removal spell, and then I'll stick the Curious Obsession on the Spectral Sailor. Alright, well now I'm just going to diversify. Take your pick. You have a removal spell. I am going to draw a card. Okay. So next turn, I think, is play Siren Stormtamer and Staggering Insight and go shields down. Yikes. Alright. So, Silver Lining. This means that they don't have a Wrath yet. We'll see if this sticks around. It does not stick around. Trying to be mana efficient gets her hand caught in the cookie jar. Uro. I played a match where I stole an Uro and then stuck a Staggering Insight onto it. It was gaining 9 life a turn. Oh, beautiful. This means we get to deploy this and draw a card for sure, and play around their sweeper for another turn. So they're at 4 mana, but big deal. Love that Spectral Sailor is in the late game its own curious obsession. Here, you can sit and watch for a little bit. Yeah, she's on. No, she fell asleep. Another land drop.
No, is she with Sissy asleep?
No. Different rooms. Another removal spell. Just Growth Spiral. Oh no, that can still be removal.
Why is it a fire?
Yes. Okay.
Why is it a fire and a heart?
Okay, so this is odd. This is even. Let's go ahead and play around. Also try and that is painful. Ugh. Okay, Lofty Denial does not counter everything now. I know it's a really bad force spike. Spell Pierce. 5. I need 7. Oh, I can actually steal this now. Alright, there's a chance. And it draws a card, so.
What about a 3? They'll make another 3 and cut that is the same one, and then you have to sacrifice that one. Right?
We're in a tough spot, kiddo. Somebody did not want to lose to little creatures. It's like the full suite of
but they'll still have a 6/6 and try to lose.
12, 15, we're dead. We can't survive. I know, it's rough, kiddo.
Why couldn't you just steal a 6/6 and then
I can't. I didn't draw this spell. Whew, that was a beating.
You didn't get any counter spells either.
No, I put, yeah.
You didn't get any. You barely got any counter spells.
Yeah, and maybe I played my threats a little too greedy, but it happens.
Maybe has a better deck than you and even better cards than them.
Always a possibility.
No, you could also do.
Hmm.
You could get.
We're gonna play first. Yeah, we're gonna keep it with this. Went blind there for a second. We've got a Flying Dork, we've got a Obsession, we can protect it, and we are gonna stack the heck out of our draws here. Yeah. Please and thank you. This is all fantastic, actually.
Now put in the front. Put in the front.
Yeah, I want all of those.
Why does it seem like one goes in? Make it bigger with that 3. Oh,
Well, if you don't attack, this falls off. Ooh, did I do that wrong? Okay, no. Did not. Right, so we're gonna stick this.
Why did he map a place?
And we'll keep it alive through removal spells.
Why did it act like they can't see the game, but they can only see us?
There we go. I discard Spell Pierce. I'm gonna keep up Lofty Denial because we're still.
That's good.
we're still drawing cards, and then if they don't give us something good to Lofty Denial, we can Sea-Dasher on their end turn. Land, please. Sure. They can't quite sweep us unless they put the cheaper sweepers. Bantu's Last Reckoning or -2/-2. Just an Uro. Okay, so they can drop a land and still play a removal spell, so let's...
You couldn't have lost it, you couldn't have used all these cards just to get a 6/6. It's like, this guy's not smart at all.
I'm sure they're plenty smart. Oh, I love that this has flash. Ooh, okay, let's gamble. This is a gamble because if you don't hit the land drop, then we're shields down at the pivotal 4/5. But with 3 draws, we're gonna hit a land. Spell Pierce works too. Them's the perfects. And if we Spell Pierce, we can just Spectral Sailor afterwards and use all our mana.
Let me guess.
What?
You want all of the octopuses?
I love the Sea-Dasher Octopus. He's so cute.
Let me guess. You want Azure Octopus.
Okay, they're a couple cards away from their graveyard to escape Uro.
You want what?
Ah, Languish. Ooh, and I can Spell Pierce it. I guess they can. Well, no matter. They can counter it no matter what I do.
I told you they would counter it.
Nice.
They knew
Yeah, this.
they were gonna counter it, so they could.
Well, and this player, they had so many removal spells. It has to be. Those spots take up. Like, if you have removal spells, you can't also have counter spells.
I like that they have so many blue spells.
You like blue spells?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Red loses a lot.
This is fantastic. Okay, so if I play this, I can't double Lofty Denial. Let's play it. This plays around Languish. Like 5/5. It'll be a 1/1 after Languish resolves. So we can Lofty Denial and Spell Pierce, and the chances of us double Lofty Denialing this turn seem kind of low.
Yes, I was going to destroy everything.
Boom! Alright, I'm Robbie Wong, and I'm joined by my co-host.
Jennifer.
Make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Catch you on the next. And if you like it, ring the bell
For notifications.